Coming against Siwelele again in the Nedbank Cup. We already played them twice this season, once away and once at home. Both teams, both games ending up in a stalemate. So hopefully this time when we go up to Siwelele's home ground, we can manage to get a result. And the both encounters that we had against them were very, very tough encounters. As we all would know by now that the Siwelele team is a very, very experienced team. It's a very strong team. They've got a lot of qualitative superiority in the team. So with the youngsters that we got at our disposal, it's going to be another tough assignment. However, we are preparing well. The preparations are on track. And we're looking forward to this encounter. It will also give us a chance to have a look at the fringe players who haven't been getting enough of game time in the league, giving them an opportunity to get used to the rigors of the PSL, and hopefully the players that we field on the day will give us the desired result and take us into the next round.
Thank you so much, Coach. We'll now take questions from the floor. Just by a show of hands, we'll take the first one. The microphone is on this side. Let's start with, okay? Let's start with Ayanda this time around.
Thanks, Fatu. Hi, Coach. Coach, you are undefeated in your last, I think, about 4 games in all competitions. So what would you say is the one thing that makes Richards Bay at this point in time very difficult to beat?
I feel in terms of our preparation, we have prepared well in those previous encounters. Also, credit must go to the group. We've got a very, very young group. But in terms of the adaptation process that's taking place within the club, giving them more opportunities to get used to the league itself, acclimatization to the conditions that we're up against in the PSL, the group is responding very, very well. They're getting used. The belief has come back into the group that we can go and play against any opponent in the league and get good results. And it's showing that the last 6 league games unbeaten. We want to continue from there, turn these draws into wins. And this encounter here on the weekend, it gives us an ideal opportunity to go in there, play a more or less an open game, and see where the result takes us.
Lusanda.
Afternoon, Coach. Lusanda from Sokoladuma. You've mentioned obviously that you played against Siwelele twice already before, 2 tight games. Does a sense of jeopardy with the Nedbank Cup sort of give it a new dynamic in terms of how you're going to approach the game tactically and sort of predicting as well going forward? Do you sort of see it being a more open game considering it's a knockout as opposed to a league clash?
Yeah, coming up against a strong Siwelele team, the last time we played them, we look at the starting 11 and the impact players, it's full of quality. The team is full of experience, full of quality, tough opponents. They've got a strong bench and we'll have to prepare well. At the same time, we don't want to expose ourselves too easy in that encounter. We know going away to their home ground in Bloemfontein, it's not an easy assignment. The crowd is there, the support is behind the home crowd. It becomes tough conditions to play, so we wouldn't want to go down early and concede early on in the game. Keep it a bit tight and cagey. As the game progresses, the distances between the lines open up a little, string a few passes, string a few combination play, like we did even at home. And with the type of players that we got, we believe that we'll create some goal-scoring chances, and this time we must take the goal-scoring chances and it will lead us to victory.
Thank you, Coach. Nkululeko.
Coach, how are you? Coach, let's talk about the recruitment system here. You're one of the clubs that really does well in terms of bringing players, the young players, the way you scout. You've been at the club for years now. Just take us through the process and the secret behind the success of recruitment of good players that you usually get, and the return of Sanele Barns, someone who was very critical and very good in helping the club, even finish the top 8, and the success of the club has been part of it. And what does that do to the camp to have that big player returning to assist the club?
Yeah, looking at the recruitment of players, the blueprint of the club is specific. We must give players from the DDC structures an opportunity to get into the next level and play PSL football. This past weekend's fixture was a typical example. We played 7 players who featured at some stage or the other in our DDC team. So the turnover is very, very good from the DDC into the PSL. And the league, I think they're also trying to do the same thing by providing us a DDC structure. It's not just a joke league. The league, the DDC league was meant to produce future PSL players. So we aligning to the league, and the club is also continuing with the drive, with the scouting drive. We got a good network of scouts who bring in the youngsters, talented youngsters, and the coaches and the DDC team and the senior team. They work with these players tirelessly to polish these rough diamonds and get them ready for the rigors of the PSL. So that's the thinking behind the recruitment policy and the turnover strategy of the players from the DDC into the PSL. Going to Sanele Barns, we're bringing him back into the club. We know that he had a fantastic stay previously with us. He contributed immensely to the success of the team. He went through the rigors with the team. He knows exactly what the team is made up of. He knows the culture of the team. And bringing him back into the team was an absolute no-brainer. We were ecstatic to bring him back into the club. We know that he will use his experience to lead the youngsters, to give them the guidance. And we're looking for good things to come from him. So far, he's been looking good in training in the last 2 weeks. He's showing good signs, and it needs to translate into the games now. So he knows the exact role that he's called in to play, and he'll fulfill his duties.